You've chosen a podcast from Low Moon Uprising. Enjoy. Okay. First of all, short devotional. Matthew 23:29. Matthew 23:29. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you build the tombs of the prophets and adorn the monuments of the righteous. Matthew 23:29. Bad for them. They built the tombs of the prophets, meaning they had truth displayed and could have listened, and the prophets were trying to bring the messages. There were those who had gone before who had gotten it right, but now they were failing to live for God. Woe was being declared. Their only chance? Repent, turn to God in wholeness. Recognizing or celebrating those who had gone before was not enough. Better would have been to follow their example. Whence last we broke, the party was deep within the great vault under Ogrim's mountain, having come here to deal with once and for all the demigod of death. Upon arrival, the party had found a group of Valkyrie who were fighting the demigod of death and essentially losing. The party, because that was going on, the party kind of rushed a little bit into the fray, the end result of which was Jake failing his save versus the demigod of death's death power, for lack of a better term, and died. The party managed to use the God Destroyer wand to eliminate the demigod of death, as the great curtain of his bulk of evil was separated down into small parts. Whatever that word is, I can't think of it.
Disintegrated?
No, not quite. I mean, technically yes, but not in the common definition of it. Yeah, dispersed might be better. Anyway, he fell down in a pile of what one might guess was tens of thousands of diamonds, none of which were bigger than the tip of your pinky. And I think there was even somebody tried to grab a scoop of diamonds.
I think all of us was.
Well, and then there was an obvious motion moving. Everyone was going to try to get a bunch of diamonds. But the diamonds began to move. And so they were flowing off into the graveyard.
Scattered?
Dissipate. Yeah, I like dissipate.
Is there a control water spell?
They do not look like water. They look like diamonds. So basically they are rolling along the ground, and everyone went, uh-oh, that's not supposed to happen. Two interesting things then happen. So one of them is, in the party, so correct me if I get this wrong, but as of that moment, everyone in the party was alive except Jake. That's what our understanding was. And Jake essentially was at the base of the creature because he had been attacking it in melee, and had fallen at, as he was, I don't know, for lack of a better way of putting it, rescuing the Valkyrie, charging into the fray to assist them, basically, right? Oh, yeah, you definitely hit him hard. You actually hit him 3 times, I think. It was like 70 points, something like that. And then, and Xavier was hitting it hard as well. So, anyway,
we tried.
So the point is, you were at the base of the creature.
Oh, yeah, because I remember, because the Xavier hit it, and then it blew up because of the wand, and Xavier's like, I did it! And then he finds out it was Brunson.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I found a weird helmet, too.
What's that?
I found a weird
Gold helmet.
Yep, and Brunson got a staff, I think.
Yeah.
And staff or wand here.
Was it a wand?
Yeah, he got I think it was a staff.
It was in the tomb in the body, and there's like giant or whatever.
I think it was actually a rod, now that I think about it. It was like a short staff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
it's like a joystick-sized staff. Big for a rod, small for a staff. Okay. Anyway, we pick up from there. And there is no sense, while there is a sense of the combat, or the immediate combat being over, there is no sense that your problems have been completely resolved. And the river of diamonds is flowing. So to position yourself in the graveyard, okay, the temple that has the column that the slide leads down to the Medusa level below, the temple is behind you. So like if you're facing this way, the temple's behind you. The battle with the demigod was right here. the sarcophagus that you retrieved the stuff from was like right here, so about 40, 50 feet from where the battle took place. The diamonds are flowing that way. So they're going. What's that?
Away from the temple.
Away from the temple. Yeah. Not directly away from the temple. So like here's the temple, here's the battle, the diamonds are going that way.
Are they like unnaturally flowing?
Definitely. The surface is basically level. In fact, they sort of like, as they begin to get to barriers, they are scooting around sarcophagi down into holes and around. It is as if they are being, think like vacuumed or something like that by some unseen force.
Do I
I lay on the ground as still as a cadaver.
That's good.
There are stories of like certain monsters dying and becoming mist. Or...
So I think I did allow everybody that wanted to could have had a scoop of diamonds. So you can have that on your character sheet if you want.
Sure. And that bag I had, the bag of useful things, was it able to hold things?
Yeah, so I think we had clarified that it is not a bag of holding, it is a bag of useful things. And you could put as many diamonds in it theoretically as a bag normally would hold, not more than.
Okay.
Also, you did not have time to do that before it started to flow away. You could kind of chase it down and try to scoot up. The diamonds that are on your person that you have collected do not seem to be trying to get away. Nope. Unless someone got one for you. I think there was discussion of someone getting one.
I mean, we're going to try to gather as much as we can. They're diamonds.
I'll make sure to grab an extra for Jake.
Okay.
Fill a bag if I can.
I can a scooch.
Okay. So you got the original scoop of diamonds, and then on top of that, I will give you like, we're talking about 2-hand scoops. Like you just kind of assume you don't have your weapons in hand. You grab with 2 hands and get a big scoop like this, more than a handful. D6 minus 3. So if it's 0, it's 0. Because it is rolling, they're going down in cracks, they're escaping.
And I would use the back to float into the back.
No. I mean, you'd have to get in front of it. So by the time you get in front of it, it's going to be down in the cracks and stuff.
Okay, so I'll just do that. I got 4 minus 2, 3. It's 1.
So you get 1. So you get 1 big 2-handed scoop of diamonds.
So we have 2 scoops. Can we do the initial scoop in that?
Yeah, that first one was a hand scoop. This is a 2-handed scoop. So basically like 3 hands.
3 hands of scoop.
Three hand
scoops diamonds.
Okay, so you got 3 big hand scoops.
I also rolled 4.
Okay, so you got 1 big hand scoop, 1 double hand scoop.
Small hand scoop.
Brunson's green, Hill Trapper, diamonds. You got 1 big hand scoop as well. That's all I have here, right?
About a 4 is being ordered.
Brunson is already.
Oh, Azuri, yep. Azuri will get some diamonds.
Only NPCs.
You got a 4 as well. It was like, quick! And then it's gone.
I don't think we have any traveling NPCs with this one.
I don't think so. Not
With Ophelia, she's gone.
Yeah.
Doing Ophelia thing.
2 tier.
Okay, so it's really like less than a minute, and the diamonds have rolled down in the cracks, and so you can hear them still moving, like almost like little critters rolling along the ground, but they're definitely flowing away, and the sound of it has it moving on that path from the battle where the creature was, the demigod of death was defeated, like on the 2 o'clock.
Something tells me that's going to go to the creepy
Is
giant
that headed back where the tree was?
It is generically headed in the direction of the tree, but you feel like, I mean, do you have direction sense or navigation?
I don't think anyone in the party did.
Nope. I don't think so.
I don't think any. Is there
I don't think so either.
I don't think anyone before did.
Direction sense.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think this was the party that suffered.
Because it's a running thing that we always laugh about.
We're directionally challenged.
Yeah.
I did that at some point.
We have no direction sense and no
Whereas
navigation.
and have done so much traveling. Anyway, the basic feeling that you get is the tree is slightly more to the right. So like it's traveling at the 2 o'clock, and you would think the tree is more like at the 3 o'clock. The problem is you did go through the wall, and you went this way, and then you went up the tree, and it seemed to be kind of an arcing, and so you're pretty sure it's not on the right line to go directly there, no. But it's off by no more than a tick of a clock. Okay.
Each of these diamonds is worth like at least 5 experience.
Okay, so are you just going to carry the diamonds that you...
Yeah.
I can put mine in my bag.
The ones that you got for Jake, too? Okay. All right, so you have Jake's body, and you have diamonds rolling off into the abyss. In the far distance, remember, you can hear the sounds of banshee cries.
My body's rolling off into the abyss?
No.
Oh.
It seems like we probably should.
Should follow?
Yes. It's possible they're going to reform somewhere, or...
Well, if it's going to reform, will it reform back into the demigod? Because if so, I don't think I want anything to do with that, because now that the wand's gone, we have no way to destroy it.
So you do know, for example, that there are a number of undead creatures, vampires, liches, perhaps a Dracolich, that the only real way to destroy them is to destroy like their phylactery, their body in a sarcophagus, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so if he is essentially like a vampire, for example, then he could be just going back to his body, which means unless you find it and destroy it, he will eventually, not immediately, but eventually reform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the answer.
Something tells me we should probably find it, because this is not an enemy we want to come back.
Okay, I'll pick Jake's body up and start following him.
Okay, so you throw it up on throw Jake up on your shoulder. You're strong, but he's a heavy and bulky burden. He's big. He's in armor.
Yeah.
Wearing field plate.
Yep. I assume someone grabbed his fancy sword.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a wonderful long sword sitting there.
I don't have space for it, so I'm not grabbing it.
Okay. Jeremy got it.
I have my 2 swords, and then I have that great sword.
A sword is kind of important.
It just might belong to somebody
In
somewhere
the hands of a
in their
specific guy,
minds,
it's like a +8 sword.
or so he alleges. Okay.
If you can do math.
So bottom line is you're going to be moving over sarcophagi and mausoleums on the way there.
Maybe you can do both at the same time.
What'd you say, Tortilla? Interested in giving financially to Low Moon and support the campaign? Text LMGIVE, that's LMGIVE, to 419-419-0095. Yes?
I think I saw tortillas in the fridge.
That might be.
There's also the pita thins that we get.
I wasn't wearing that meetup anyways. I can look to see if there's something.
Okay,
Following the trail.
you're moving along, then basically it's multi-level. You're working your way through. And you occasionally catch a glimpse of the diamonds, and they all seem to be kind of rolling in the same direction. And they're moving toward kind of your perception of the center of the graveyard, this part of the graveyard, right? Because there's a whole other lower section out past the wall, down below the tree. As you're doing so, you get the idea that Phil is empathically communicating or instilling the idea that you're missing something.
What happened to the wand?
It was destroyed at the
Turn to dust.
Destruction of the demigod of death.
We're missing something?
Yeah, you get a feeling like just that same nagging thought, but it is definitely coming from Phil. So basically that makes you think, well, I don't have a nagging thought. Well, he has a nagging thought. Making me think I should have a nagging thought. What am I missing?
Divine intervention.
Like that logical.
Okay, something about the demigod?
Yes.
Is my shield attached to my arm?
It probably would have been, at least originally.
It would be a lot easier to remember if we had not played in a month. I feel like there's something that
It's not like that. It's not something that there was an obvious thing that happened in the game.
Did you say you grabbed the sword?
Okay, so...
In any case, so you got up to the point, you're kind of like almost at the highest point of this part of the graveyard as you had to go uphill to get here. And from up here, mind you, it's really eerie. So what it's like is around you in 8 alcoves, there are glowing green areas. That's where, one of them is where Ogrim's organs are. Okay? One of them was the area where you had the other battle with the demigod of death originally. And out the back of that, are the gnome tunnels, and then it leads to the tree and like that. And you can see there are 6 more. Okay? But there's none in the direct, let's just say, toward that temple, toward the Medusa temple. There's none across that way. There are 4 over here. Then there's the Medusa temple. Then there are 4 over here. And then looking up that way, pardon me, the only place that you can actually see things that are higher than where you currently are. There's a valley of mausoleums and stacked sarcophagi and everything like that. And then up there, it goes like up into the ceiling. Like it looks like the sarcophagus and the mausoleums and stuff stack up into the ceiling and go above the ceiling of the room that you're currently in. So there's like a whole nother, like they just kept building upwards into like a crevice or something, okay? But you can see from here that there, at one time at least, was a sort of a road, a pathway that you could walk in amongst the sarcophagi and stuff like that. But it looks like things have shifted, probably earthquakes and whatever. Remember that we're talking about individual sarcophagi stacked in some cases, and so there wasn't really anything holding them in place. And so stuff has shifted and fallen into the road. As you are up at that high level, two things happen. The first thing is you see the diamonds begin to collect up on the road. And they're taking that shape again that they were when they first fell. Okay? And pooling up down there, which means if you could get down there quick enough, you could probably scoop up more diamonds, which would be good. But the elevation change is about 80 feet. You're looking down on this road, and it looks like stone ground, like cavern floor, basically, the road is. And kind of worn, like it doesn't have a lot of striations in it, or raised ridges, okay? The other thing that happens is you see a single Valkyrie, and as she appears, she comes from the raised part. She comes down along the roofs, along the edges of the sarcophagi and so on, and she is glowing faintly with her kind of her own light. She has streaming blonde hair, not in a ponytail or anything like that goes past her shoulders, and it's flying out kind of in its own personality as she's coming down. Beautiful in the face. She has just a few freckles under her, which from your perspective, right, but it's under her left eye. She does look a little bruised and battered. Her armor's a little beat up. You think she may be one of the ones that survived the fight. You're not positive about that. In any case, she is coming down and definitely appears to be headed toward you or toward the event, if you will. Okay? What do you do?
So I'll entreat Phil for more information first. So
Okay.
something about his nature, like
There's hope.
there's hope for us or for him.
That's not clear. Remember, he communicates mostly in emotion, so.
Yeah. There's hope.
Like if you specifically say, is there hope for us, and think about, then he might turn off the hope. So you possibly get a yes or no that way. Yeah. Or is there hope for him? You might turn off the hope. You get a yes or no that way. But if you just say it's for him or us, there's no way for him to say that.
Okay. Is this a good thing for me?
Less so.
Less good for me.
But less hope. Like it wanes at the
Is
thought
it
of it.
good for Ogrim?
Less so.
Is it good for the Valkyrie?
No.
Okay. Is it good?
Although the Valkyrie seems to be a separate source of hope. And also she will be here in a moment.
Okay. Is it good for the demigod?
No.
Bad for the demigod. I'm getting something.
I mean, just the thought process, when I say forgetting something, that was the end of the thought process. He's nagging at you about something. He's telling you there's something important. You're not thinking there's anything important. That's what makes you think you're forgetting something. Right? It's not that he's telling you you're forgetting something. He's just telling you there's something to pay attention to. Heightened alertness, that kind of thing. Okay, is anyone doing anything while the Valkyrie is approaching and while the stones are collecting in the street? Within a minute or so, they'll do what they're going to do. So, unless you can jump off the ledge or fly down there somehow or something, you're not going to get there before they're fully asleep. No, there's steps, but it will take time to go down steps.
I will set Jake down and have my sword out just in case
Okay.
the diamonds decide to do something crazy.
Which sword?
My +4 sword.
Okay.
Can
My
I
flaming
like,
sword is broken in.
acrobatics down?
Flaming sword.
You
no
probably
longer
could.
flaming.
You could get there in time to do something if you wanted to, probably that way.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll begin doing that then.
Okay. So he jumps off the ledge, comes down, lands on his hands on a ledge below, flips over, lands on another ledge, comes like he's going to jump out into the street, which is still about a 35-foot drop, but then he hits a ledge on the other side and tries to land in the street, assuming you make your acrobatics roll.
I'm now laying in a heap on the ground. You didn't make the last one.
10.
You made that one.
All right.
I only fail on a natural.
Okay, so do you want to be,
I'm pretty sure. Maybe 19.
well, it's modified. Anyway, do you want to be near the diamonds on arrival or standing in the diamonds on arrival?
Smash.
Scrooge McDuck.
They will cushion your fall to some degree. However, they will create slippery.
Yeah, not in them.
Okay, so near.
Yeah.
All right. So you come down and you're on one knee, and then roll over and then come up on one knee again, and then you can be standing up or whatever you want after that. But they have pretty well gathered, but there is probably time to gather some more diamonds before they move on from here. But in this area, it is clear that like there's 40,000 diamonds here, and the 40,000 that are here are waiting for the other 10,000 to work their way down through the Plinko machine of all the Senate.
There's a bunch of sarcophagi here.
Yeah, lots.
Like
But
that's.
the diamonds are just forming in a street, right?
I'm having
Yeah.
I'm having issue understanding what this room looks like.
Imagine like if it's an empty cavern, start with an empty cavern,
Okay.
and then over thousands of years, you just stack huge, mostly giant-sized sarcophagi and mausoleums in them in what appears to be completely chaotic pattern. Okay, you were just up there, like 8 stories up, stacks of sarcophagi and mausoleums up at all different random angles, right? All different random,
Okay.
not angles, always horizontally, pretty much.
So initially, when the way we entered this room would have just been like a hole way up in the side of a cavern,
Would have been a hole in the
in like the wall,
floor.
in the floor.
Yeah, so it came up into the cavern where you fought the demigod. It was so the ceiling of the Medusa chamber, or what they call the Freedom Chamber, right? So because people can go there, refuge, right, is the floor of this cavern. But the only place you can actually get to the floor
Where the gems.
previously was over there where and there may have been other ones like that, but the one you came out in was over near the like it's a big archway, and then there's like a room that's off the side, like an antechamber kind of thing. I can give you a kind of just a generic sketch if that will help you picture it.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let my imagination do my other suit. Okay.
So after
I mean, I'm imagining images,
realize
just none of them make any
Dion
sense.
went down there. I'll try to make my way down there too.
Okay, yep. Yeah. So through
Leave Jake where it's a little more safe.
Okay. Well, remember that the Valkyrie is coming and will arrive here within a minute or two.
Probably don't want to leave Jake dead with the Valkyrie. That seems like a bad.
Yeah, it could be bad because if she carries him off, you'll never see him again. He'll be in Valhalla, which
I wouldn't think
he's
about
not
that.
where he wants to go. I don't think. I wasn't planning on going to Valhalla. Were you?
Xavier would
I don't have
definitely
very
not
many
think about
plans
that.
right now.
I mean, before you die.
Actually, or he might just become her on here. On here, yeah.
Brunson would probably think about it as well.
Yeah, I'll
He's also there.
I mean, he might detour her, but he's not going to carry him.
Right.
Very
keep
good.
Jake some distance away from her.
We just need someone to stay with him.
Okay. So generically speaking, okay, this is not to scale. All right. The body of the room looks kind of like this.
Valkyrie's on here.
Okay. Then there's antechambers on the side that look kind of like that.
Souls of heroes to prepare for Ragnarok.
Right. Okay. And then this is an archway that leads into that area. Okay. Same thing over here.
Ready them to fight in
Like
Ragnarok.
that. The temple, and there are many other smaller mausoleums and sarcophagi and stuff like that. There's more space down here. You can actually kind of walk in between them and stuff. But up in here, this whole area and this whole area all up in here is stacked with just random. So now I'm going to change to a side view. Okay. So looking from this side. Okay. Well, if you're standing in here, looking out. Okay. So what you see
He
is
goes to the force and on his turn.
Hey Dan, the free story beat. Is this the Valkyrie that I talked to, and then she subsequently resisted her turn?
I mean, you're dead. So, you want me to answer that question?
Only the dead know.
If you were alive, you'd probably know the answer to that question.
I don't know if anybody else is paying.
So basically, this is what it looks like from the side. Just
Kind of get the idea, yeah.
okay. So you just seeing stacked mausoleums and sarcophagi.
I don't know how different they
Now,
look.
the sarcophagi a lot of times look like, 5 foot by 6 foot boxes that are 10 or whatever, 20 feet long.
Right.
They're giants, right? The buildings tend to look like small buildings. That's mausoleums, so they look
So-
each other. It's like, hey,
In this image,
that's
where
the
are we?
red hair
So
and
you're
yellow
now
eyes
at the
instead of
top.
purple hair and the
You were, so you
orange
just jumped
eyes.
down. You were at the very top up here. You got to the highest point.
That's the one that
Okay.
Jake talked
And then if you're looking down from the top, which is up here, so let's say like this is the highest point, right? There is a pathway that leads through that goes something like that. And
Or that's the one with the stubby
there's an
wings.
open area in the
So
road
we
here.
climbed up that
Yeah,
80-foot.
Right, so the battle was here, right? And then from there you went up
Okay.
to the highest spot. And then you look down and you saw the diamonds gathering here, and you just went and jumped off and you're down there now. So this is an 80-foot distance from there to there.
Okay.
80-foot elevation.
Makes sense.
Okay?
And how
And now
did
that,
we get into this big room again?
so you came from the temple, from the
Temple.
Medusa temple, you went back up the slide.
Okay.
The hard way, I might add.
Yeah, and this is
Down here is the
that's the Dracolich temple with the big dragon skeleton in it.
dragon skeleton, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry. Dragon skeleton.
Kind of looks like a ray. Like a manta ray.
Yeah, she.
I'm fine with that.
I know.
Could look like a trick batarang, maybe.
5 or 6.
Okay, anyway,
Oh, nice.
and then there's I made it too big. Hang on. Okay, we do this. We'll make the room bigger. Because it goes like that.
The saga
It's not the scale.
speaking.
So it
There
goes
were
like that. And then in the middle of this room, like here, was the column. And then there was the
basically creatures.
The
fountains.
doctor's companion, where you could pick which.
Yeah.
Still have no
saga
idea what they
came in on,
Okay.
Her grace.
What triggered
So again, not necessarily the scale, but the bottom line is you came up here, you went out here, you heard the sounds of battle, found out that the Valkyrie were fighting, you went up, climbed up, so you're about 60% up, and then it dips down over here. So as you were climbing up, you couldn't see until you got up to a certain height, then you could see the Valkyrie fighting the demigod of death. Then you went down, once you got as high as you could be, you had to go back down into the area where the fight was. Then the stones went this way, and now have wound up down here.
Okay. I got it.
Okay? Everybody else got it good enough? Good? Okay. All right.
So
So you're at the stones, so one option is to scoop up stones. That is an option.
are there any in there that look different?
No. They all look almost identically cut. Coloration, everything is almost identical except size. Size is the only difference. They vary from as small as like this to as big as like this.
Okay.
So it's not a huge difference in size.
Sure.
I mean, it is pretty big.
Diamonds,
It's
for diamonds.
for diamonds it is. Yeah, it's
Diamonds out forever.
the bigger ones are as big as 5 times as big as the smaller ones. So. Okay, So, was Jake's body left up with only Brunson?
Or I thought Xavier was moving his body around.
Are you moving his body? I'm just asking, what are we doing with Jake's body? So you were up there, you were going to leave him at the top and go down. Now what have you done? What have you actually done?
June was going down with the Valkyrie and probably see how this will.
The Valkyrie's up top.
Oh, that's alright. I should have turned it out.
Not that she couldn't fly down to street level. She could. It would be tricky because it narrows a lot. Her wingspan's like 20 feet.
I'll do move tell Renson to keep Jake's body a distance away from the Valkyrie a little bit and try and keep her away from him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Azuri, help him with that? I mean, Brenson's good at running.
All right. Here, let's just stuff him down in this hole. That's what he said to Brunson.
Once you can get him out. I'm kind of concerned about these. These might be more just diamonds.
I don't doubt it, Brunson says. But I don't understand what's going on.
Reminds me of when things like vampires die, they return to their place of rest.
Right.
But why would that be in the middle of the street?
They could be working their way towards a
What are
sarcophagus.
you doing?
So
This is a place
Theon
of
will
death.
produce the thingamajig
Okay.
and turn it into a bucket.
Okay.
and then he will scoop a bucket full of diamonds.
Okay. And you have about that much time. So you scoop a bucket full, or it's really about like 2/3 full of diamonds. It would be the equivalent of 7 handfuls. Okay.
It's like a bag of holding or something.
I don't have a bag of holding.
He has a thingamajig. It's the thing that
It's
just
the
turns into all
anything
different kinds of
item
things.
from the
Mariner's office. Or
yeah,
whatever.
the port
Authority's
authority
office.
in Alderfish, and it turns into a bucket. I was gonna try and turn it into a bag, but I figured I didn't have time.
The bucket's better anyway, because the bucket scoops and the bag wouldn't. Okay. But it's bad for less good for carrying because it doesn't close up.
But hopefully,
Maybe
somebody has a bag.
If it could transform into a bag of comparable size, maybe it'll stay inside of it. when
A
you
bag
take
of
it.
what size? Comical?
Comparable.
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 I don't think a bag of comical size. That's like a very
If I
specific
had
bag.
to guess, there might be a backpack in there. That
Or just a
might be
sack.
something in a port
It's possible.
authority office.
Maybe like a traveling sack. Maybe
But
a
then
double sack.
if it isn't, then you get a random item.
Yeah.
And then
Which would
it's-
suck.
And then there's-
Well, realistically,
Altered to a sea god.
or it stops existing until you go back to the bucket.
All right. Anyway,
Pretty
so
awesome.
yes, you scoop 2/3 of a
That would
bucket.
be
All right.
I'm
So
still trying to gonna make my way since Azuri and Brunts are gonna stay with
okay.
Jake.
So if you're interested, I'll give you a 1 in 10 chance that you could arrive in time to grab a scoop of diamonds.
Pick number 1 to 10.
1.
one.
How about 0?
No.
That's a 6.
So no. So you arrive at the street. As you arrive at the street, the diamonds move away that way, following the street, and they are moving at easily 4 or 5 times the speed as which they were previously moving. So it's faster than a man can walk, probably about as fast as you can jog.
I'm going to try to keep up with them.
Okay.
Sprinting.
All right. Meanwhile,
We're looking for his body? Like, is that...
that was a theory, was that he could be
Or
going
vice
back
versa.
to his phylactery or body or whatever.
Maybe it's the dragon stuff.
Okay.
Big tree.
Is it going
It is now going that way, yes.
to the dragon, the Dracolich skeleton? We found?
Giant skeleton of the dragon, yes.
Oh, yeah. Dragon.
Which is what a Dracolich is. It's just...
I mean, there's a lot of magic involved. It's a lot more than just that.
There's a lot of animals.
It's just alive. When it's a Dracolich.
It's animated.
Undead.
Animated.
It's way more than animated. You can animate a dragon skeleton as a monster, like a zombie, zombie monster, and it would not be anything near what a Dracolich is. It would just be a slightly higher hit dice zombie monster. So, for example, if you animate dead on a hobgoblin, you get a 4+4 zombie. You get 4 hit dice plus 4. Which then, if you control it with a 20 hit dice lich, then you've got about a 30 hit point guy times 20, so you got a 600 hit point zombie hobgoblin.
Thus,
We can take it.
this system no longer exists in later editions.
It never did. That's
Yeah,
a Loman
that's
rule.
That's true, I guess.
So that's
can
the way
take
it works
it.
in Loman. Also, 20 hit dice liches are extremely rare. So,
But a 10 hit
Which
dice
is the
lich
general.
gives you a 300 hit point.
yes, it does.
And those are much
But
more
only
common.
until they're uncontrolled. So you turn it, it's uncontrolled,
Yeah.
then it drops to its normal hit points.
Well-
and then the lich turns it back until it's controlled and goes back and forth, back and forth. You have to kill them quickly while they're uncontrolled.
Well, if they're
Basically,
controlled,
you need a cleric.
if they're controlled and you deal damage equal to their hit points, and then you uncontrol them, they die.
Theoretically.
Or they just go to 90%.
Yeah. Or scales down, possibly.
That's the way we've always ran into it, but we also have never fought anything above like 10 hit dice. So.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, you would be correct on that because it's structural damage that you're doing to the creature, so it would just fall apart at that point.
They're speeding up and we're rushing.
Yes, you're rushing along behind, leaving Azuri and Brunson, your archer and firepower, to deal with the Valkyrie.
Well,
Okay.
And Brunson will use his wild on everyone.
All right. So they are communicating with the Valkyrie. We will not roleplay that out because there's no one alive that is also there. The three of you are running down the jagged road It is clear that the road probably was more free previously because you actually pass a sarcophagus that has tipped into the road. It's the only non-level sarcophagus that you've seen. It has fallen into the road, its corner is cracked, and its lid has slid off, and what appears to be mostly mummified body of a giant is inside the sarcophagus, laying basically on its head.
Do we have any way of stopping this flow? May not be wise for it to return towards reaching.
Not that I know of, not without capturing them all. Or perhaps we could dispel it?
Okay, roll a d20 if you would.
16. Makes wisdom.
Yep, okay, so
Almost intelligent.
you do see that some of the diamonds that are in the bucket that Theon is carrying as he is jogging down the road are jumping out of the bucket to try to rejoin the group.
Theon, cover your bucket, quickly.
What? I want that out of context line now. Theon, cover your bucket, quickly!
Your bucket's showing!
Thinking diamonds, sir.
You're leaving your bucket.
Okay, they're leaving the bucket. I don't know.
Pull away from the stream, at least. Get away from it.
And a bucket full of gems.
I mean, you could stuff something in the top of it, like a shirt.
Sure.
That
we'll
would
do
make it less likely.
I'll
You
grab
could
a-
stretch something across top. You had
Give a
something.
traveling blanket or something.
I have a bedroll.
There you go.
I have extra clothes.
So the time spent doing that will cause you to fall behind the stream by
Yeah,
some
I'm
distance.
still going, but
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and then
also I'm gonna check my bag and tie it tightly.
Great.
As I'm running.
Should investments.
Yeah, those are very cool.
Unfortunately, getting a portable hole means not only finding one, but also convincing the DM to let us do a shopping trip.
And we got 2 at one point. we gained a third.
Yeah, I think we have used up our shopping trip allowance lately.
Not lately. That was like a year ago.
Define lately, because these are 40-year campaigns.
You're entitled to 3 shopping trips for the entire length of the campaign. I was kidding.
TPK. Get the loot.
The players are going on strike by repeatedly courage killing our characters until we get enough shopping trip.
Or just enough that the party disbands.
No, I really have I really don't care how many times you go shopping. It's fine by me. Okay.
It's only because
It's just you're not going to get a lot else done.
He says that.
It is really problematic as the retreat approaches, and it was problematic then that we're like, okay, we have to advance the plot to get you to the retreat. We're like, we're going shopping again. That was kind of rough. But other than that,
He says he doesn't mind shopping now when we haven't done it in a while.
Right. Just wait.
So the man forgets how hard we can shop.
My wisdom and intelligence is going to try to jump into the diamonds to see if I can kick them,
scatter 'em.
scatter them.
Okay.
Well, how high is the jump?
So roll initiative and roll 4 or higher.
4.
Okay. So you jump into the very tail end. It's not as dense there, but you're into the back of the stream of diamonds, and you kick it, and they do scatter about like you would expect diamonds to react. But it creates some kind of like interesting arcs. Like you kick the diamonds, and they fly this way, and as they do so, they go in air, not on the ground, in air, go, and then as soon as they bounce and hit the ground and start going that way. So it gives you the impression that they're being pulled by some unseen force. Basically, probably slowed them down a little bit. The ones that you actually kicked, but that's about it. And then by that time, after that, they're gone from around your legs because they were moving.
I mean, unless water stops them, I don't really have anything else.
Okay. All right. The road enters onto a small courtyard. To the right is the temple, and the diamonds are headed toward the door, which is sitting open.
The temple.
Yep.
And I rush to the door and try and close
Now,
it.
inside the temple, there are essentially only 3 facets of interest, maybe 4, I guess. One is the dead body or the dead skeleton of dragon.
Those are found.
One is the column that leads to the Medusa temple, and would propose a slide down which the diamonds could surely travel very rapidly. And then the third would be the fountains, the water fountains, and the last would be the cow altar with the mosaic on
We
the
did
back.
do a detect magic in there. Was the fountains magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they were magical.
Yeah, I drank out of it.
Okay. So at this point, there's probably nothing that you can do to stop them from getting the door, short of maybe one segment or less fireball or something. So they are bouncing up the steps.
If I
I'll
run,
ask,
Roll percentile dice twice, please.
If I
I'll ask
run,
Phil, is that bad?
He definitely is a sensation of apprehension.
18, 56.
All right.
sounds good if it's resurrection and system shock. Bad if it's do we like you for our on our Ragnarok recruitment center? Yeah, that's like the big thing that Valkyries do is gather people prepared for Ragnarok. Gather souls and fallen warriors.
Well, it sounds like it's resurrection survival system shock, but the system shock roll for being resurrected by someone who is Norse is very, very bad.
Yeah, but he rolled like he's got unseen con.
Well, depends on which one was which.
Yeah.
It usually goes resurrection survival system shock,
Yeah.
and the system shock is the bad one, and he rolled like a 56 on that.
Oh, I don't know. It's still like
He should be fine.
yeah, even
I don't
like,
remember what the negative was.
Yeah,
I know there's a negative.
unless it's a crazy negative. I mean,
Though,
12
I can't
con
remember,
is 80.
is it that they get a negative on the system shock roll, or is it that they take structural damage when you're resurrected by Norse?
well, they
Depends
use
on
a
how it's
hammer.
done. The Thor one is
Depends
the
on the
main
god,
thing,
right?
yeah. So when Thor's do it, you hit structural damage because they hit you with a hammer to do it. But
Oh, my ribs.
it is very uncommon for Norse to resurrect, period.
Yeah.
Raise dead is a little different. They can do that on a rare occasion, but
Yeah, Valkyries don't fight with hammers.
Odin slept for 7 years, I think it was, after he resurrected somebody. So it's just not something they do. They don't heal either.
Because they very much believe in death in combat.
Is this for me?
Very much
Yes.
part of their culture. And you go to their equivalent to Hades if you die without a weapon in your hands. Yeah. It's just
If you don't want to miss any of the story, Low Moon Origins, Uprising, or Outsiders, like and follow our podcast. Please share it with friends.
no fine, which is the frozen waste where all the frost shines lit.
Do you want me to play these games?
Good luck reading it, it's a little sloppy. I said my handwriting's a little sloppy. I could have just texted you, probably would have gone faster. Did not occur to me, because I've written so many notes over the years. You have that, Josh, please.
That's the.
No, it's those notes. It's that note, not those notes.
I was like,
Oh,
play those, but I mean, I'd have to tune up the violin first.
oh, you're so funny. Okay. Good luck reading my handwriting. I apologize in advance. All right.
Your handwriting looks good, but I can't read it. But it does look cool. But I can't read it.
It's a little artistic. I'll give you
Is
that.
that the result?
Yes. I said I have a Duolingo for reading Dan's handwriting.
Got
That's the
Klingon.
third to last word. What's
know
the
what
ultimate word?
Diamonds,
After diamonds.
reaching.
Okay.
You got it now?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. The diamonds go through the door. Interestingly enough, only the one half of the door is open, and some of the diamonds go under the left door instead of going in the open door. So if anyone cares about that, it just means that even if the doors were shut, it would not have kept the diamonds out.
slow him down.
Maybe
So you
it
put
would.
a towel
Maybe
under
slow them a
something
little
or
bit, yeah. Put a towel under there. Quick, put a towel under there. Okay.
Just find a way to break down the speed.
And then you're charging up to see what happens.
Yeah. Regretfully. I mean, I have a potential kitchen sink.
Phil, is there anything I can do about this?
A sense of urgency.
Should I turn them?
Okay. In any case, as you arrive in the doorway, what you see is the diamonds roll to under the giant skeleton, and then there is a kind of a brilliant flash of light as the diamonds wink out of existence, and a bluish hue develops in the bones of the giant skeleton that is hanging from the ceiling. And then when about 80% of the diamonds that were on the floor are gone, so 30 to 40,000, 35,000, something like that, a brilliant kind of bluish white glowing diamond appears in the center of the chest of the giant skeleton that hangs from the ceiling, and it begins to yank itself free from its cables, coming to life, and turns on you.
Can I, like, try and use the helmet I have to will that thing to be destroyed?
You can do that. Nothing happens. I have a helmet. Please, helmet.
It was the creepy helmet that, like, wasn't the tomb, the giant's tomb was a big head. I put my full head in it and it shrunk my head.
Yes, I know. But it does not destroy giant undead dragons in one fall thought, I suppose.
Okay.
Apparently not.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
Laser attack. Nope, nothing.
The dragon roars as it turns on you, and a mist coming seemingly from nowhere escapes past its jagged, bony teeth. You may, I will not force you to roll for surprise, that would be just mean, so roll initiative.
Maybe he's weakness in water and I can smash him with the mineral water. I create water and tingle. Don't think IL is gonna work. Something really entangling with.
So where you're at is you're just basically at the door and just inside the door. The room is huge, 80 feet across, 160 feet deep, right? The dragon, the closer column, which is the smaller column, coming around the column, looking down at you. It is close to 20 feet tall. Its wingspan is probably 50 feet. You think that it would have to kind of curl up to get out the doors. It may not even be able to get out the doors. But they're not sure that the stone walls would stop it. Okay. And it roars again and moves to attack. Missile fire. I mean, obviously in your initiative, there is the option of just trying to get back outside and shut the door, or even leave the door, since it probably can't get through the door, which would buy you a short respite, a couple of minutes or however long before it breaks out of the temple.
Is it just those three, or is
It's just those three.
Okay.
We have
At the moment.
a kitchen sink.
So,
What? No satchel charges?
I
No.
can,
I used my last one yesterday.
I had a stabby McStab, that's all I got.
I used a satchel charge on it.
But you're pretty good at that, so.
Very successfully. Yesterday.
Okay, so just based on what I know, is this a recognizable undead creature of some sort?
It appears to be a powerful undead dragon. It does not appear to be a Dracolich.
Okay. I don't recognize the diamond thing at all? That's a unique feature of this
So
creature?
it probably is more a unique feature of the demigod of death than a unique feature of this dragon per se. Probably he is in. The residual of his presence is animating the dragon.
Okay. So,
It is unlikely that it is turnable.
unlikely that it is turnable. Okay. Great.
Any more than you could turn a demigod.
We get the sense that he might be trying to like come
It's
back.
technically possible. Under the right circumstances.
Yeah. But this doesn't seem like his body or him attempting to resurrect himself. He's just trying to kill us. The remainder of his power is attempting to cleanse us.
I mean, he could have been a dragon in real life. Like before he became a demigod. He was a giant black curtain. You're pretty sure that was not his original form.
If I yell, Missouri, we're gonna need help, do I think you hear me?
Or am I too far?
He would hear you. It's just a big open chamber.
Okay.
So
I'm definitely going to be.
whether he might not hear you exactly what words you say, or that it might echo a lot, that kind of thing, but he would hear. Anyway, are you looking back in that direction as you yell?
Yeah.
Okay, you see Jake charging down the road and the Valkyrie flying overhead.
Yay! Help!
I turn to look like, what?
Okay, so you see Jake charging down the road and the Valkyrie flying overhead.
Jake! I don't know if this will work.
No missile fire?
I'm running.
The point is, we're
Okay.
I'm moving to leave to
what
get
we're
Jake his
doing
sword.
is vacating the temple for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to fall back out the doors?
Yeah.
Okay. So the creature will, so are you throwing daggers on your way back out the door then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that. And then the creature has an attack in missile fire, which is its tail, and it will lash at the door. It's going to be one of the three of you. Theon, Xavier, Deermood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Xavier. Nice, you're throwing daggers at him, and he's tailing you, so. All right, did you hit?
Yeah.
Are they magical?
Yes. They're my only two, which sucks because I'm going to have to leave them behind, but
Maybe not. Not if you
Kill
win.
him.
Not if you win.
Okay. Also, he hit with his tail.
Also, if we lose, then
5 for both.
we won't need him anyway.
How much?
5 for both.
5 each. I mean, it rings off the stone. It doesn't seem to be a lot of damage, but it just could be because he's built really tough. It did seem to hit him. Okay.
Quick, build a giant pot of oil. I'll never see it coming.
Nice.
Do I think this is...
18 points of damage from the tail. And 1/8 structural. 1/8. Okay. So the tail comes, basically you're pulling back, he pulls back last, he throws the daggers, just as he steps back the tail goes, and it sounds like a whip really, and it strikes him at the door. He comes flying back down the steps, skids in the street, and lays there like, what just happened? And you see a rip in the arm, in his clothing, and you can see blood. And then he, the tail, as it's whipping back in, it rips the door off that was closed, and it goes into the room. Okay. Now, obviously, the dragon appears to be too large to get out the double doors.
Does it strike me as if destroying the stone is a viable way to combat this thing, or more like I'm going to have to destroy its body?
What stone?
You said there was a massive diamond in the middle
It's
of it?
light. It's a massive diamond of blue and white light.
Okay.
Darkness, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't have that memory. Though I do seem to have all of my spells. I'm not sure how that happened. I think I got them restored somehow?
Yes, I believe so. When the demigod was destroyed.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'll lay there for a second. Ow!
You got
All right.
your spells back when you just... Oh.
Okay, so you have about, you have at least a minute.
think I
Jake
have-
charges up. Deermood hands him his sword
And a shield.
and a shield.
Yeah, that makes a difference. Do I still get the benefits of the shield?
No.
Okay, so yeah, 5, I grab my sword and shield and
Okay.
begin charging the dragon.
All right. He's inside the building. You could charge in, but he's probably going to break out, you think.
Let him tire himself out breaking out first. Or they'll fly.
It's possible this.
So he's suggesting that you let him try to break out first rather than charging in to fight him.
That makes too much sense. Is there a way for me to get onto his back? Like, eye level maybe?
No, not currently.
Is there a Valkyrie flying around, or maybe she can put me up there?
Boost!
I mean, she's there. She's flying at about 30 feet off the ground. Has her sword and shield, looking in the direction of the temple.
When I see
You
her,
could
does
cry
she
out
look
to her
like
and
she's
ask her,
on-
maybe negotiate with her or whatever.
does she look like
Basically,
she's
you don't
on
know
our
what.
side?
One second. Basically, you don't know what happened with her before
They got me.
you were brought back to life. All you know is that it was go right now. And you do know that Azuri and Brenson are also headed this way. Okay. Now, to answer your question, does she seem to be on your side? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she is definitely. She came flying parallel with Jake, but overhead, and then once she got here, then she basically is hovering over top of, beating her wings, mind you, but hovering over top of the courtyard that's out in front of the temple. And Jake charged into your midst.
I'll put the sword in defensive mode too.
Okay, so you have +4 AC.
I'll be ready to attack once it gets out.
Okay.
Alright, Theon is casting Spirit Hammer.
Okay. Spiritual hammer.
Hammer.
Yep.
Ooh, that might.
Good call when fighting a bony creature.
Yeah.
You could inform everyone, as much as it may be to their chagrin, that bladed weapons are probably not going to be as effective as normal.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, so Theon says, "Beware, bladed weapons will not be as effective as normal."
Do I have to wield the sword for the?
It's essentially made of steel.
Must be in hand, willed,
Curious
active
question.
to get any benefit, positive or negative. Even if you're sharing it with somebody else, you have to be using it to share it with the person next to you or whatever.
I have a beaded necklace from Epamel. Has that done anything yet? I've had it for a while now.
Not that you know of.
I mean, at least on 3 combats, so you know. But
Yeah.
It had not been a combat for us. No.
Could I use the Mace of Disruption in one hand and have the longsword in the other hand? And some shield.
I will pull out Steve.
How many of those you get?
You may pick at most 2 things, 1 in each hand at most.
Yeah. Pull out Steve. My pocket wizard. My pocket wizard.
Okay.
Ooh, I have a scroll of protection from non-metal
We can
blunt
shoot
weapons.
with magic missile and hope that does something.
Okay. Not sure if that'll work versus
Well-
natural weaponry.
Oh yeah, maybe not the natural weapon.
Just in the hope that will help with something.
I mean, you pull it out, he goes, "Hello." He's standing, he's semi-translucent. He looks like a guy in his 20s. Violet colored, top to bottom, including his skin.
Well, shoot the dragon thing.
As soon as I can see it, I will happily shoot it.
he's so happy. I'll pull out my magically resistant amulet and say Mac, Andy, and Echoey.
Okay.
Percentage
I'm
point.
Yep.
so excited. So Theon will find a suitable place to set down the bucket.
Okay.
Is it still full of diamonds?
Yes.
I rolled
Are they
73.
moving? Can I tell? Like if I just put my hand like on the shirt that's on there, does it feel like it's like something moving under it?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 73.
That's all that really matters. So I will leave them sitting. And
Okay.
Just in case.
how long do we have?
I mean,
How long
minute by minute. So at the end of a minute, there is a resounding boom and a cloud of dust that rises, but not from the wall in front of you, from the side wall. And so he's not coming out into the courtyard, he's coming out the side wall of the temple. And so he's going to be over there, not right here. Not that he won't come around, he'll surely come around probably.
After a small sigh, I go over to meet him.
Can't even just get a frontal bite right.
Unless he can't go in the courtyard for some reason. He keeps going through the side. Even the gentleman through the
You
side.
probably. Well, the gents went through the door.
I mean, going on.
Gems went through the courtyard, up the steps, and through the main front
He
doors.
probably just thought the side would either give him a tactical advantage or was less structurally solid.
Or maybe he was worried about the resale value of the floor.
Yeah, right. He was thinking like, I'm gonna
It's
build
less
this
wall to
thing.
break
back.
down.
Curb appeal.
So-
Gotta save some curb appeal.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
Do I think
It's already got bad enough value.
wild guess that this thing can cast spells, being infused with the residual?
Probably not. Or it may have some magical abilities, but it won't be anything like a spellcaster.
So like, it couldn't withdraw if I withdrew.
Probably not.
That fills me with confidence. Okay, in the second minute, I will cast a Cure Light on myself.
Okay. Go
I'm
for it.
gonna pull out my immediate anchor and my short sword.
Is Brunson here?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
He and Missouri are moving.
If anything, we did that tactically well, because now they're gonna be farther away from the combat.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to find a tactical place to be, to not be in the
I mean,
fray.
leaving them behind was a smart
So they
play.
can arch and magic. Archery and magic.
And druid. I don't know what spells this got, but I ain't got nothing. Ain't really seen more.
Okay.
So
All right.
while I'm
So
doing
Jake
that-
meets him at the corner of the building, just at the edge of the courtyard. He is not stopped by Jake. He could probably just step right over him if he wanted to, but he's more than happy to kill anybody that comes to fight or try.
Oh, is he through the wall already?
Yes,
Yeah.
he came out into the side of the
Sounding
building.
crash.
Yep.
I will be alongside Jake.
Okay, so Jake and Xavier form a wall about 8 feet wide.
Acres away!
As a, gut instinct going into combat, Theon will activate the cloak.
Okay.
Not sure it's gonna help, but.
All right. So you throw the anchor at him. You can roll to hit.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 15 plus stuff. Weapon minus 2 penalty.
Yeah, 2 penalty for a
No, his AC is -9, so.
non-improvised weapon.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's AC 1.
Okay. So it basically misses his leg by a narrow margin, but then it hits the ground and rolls into his back leg. And it does look like it causes some damage and also slows his movement for a minute. Okay, but it doesn't attach to him or anything like that. So roll 46.
6, 10, 14, 15.
Okay. So we're rolling initiative then.
What's up?
I'll give you that one for free.
I don't know.
Good on meatloaf.
I'm sure I'll eat it.
I love meatloaf, but I can't eat it.
I'll probably use all the pork chops, but not.
I might have a pork chop.
Ooh, I love pork chops too, but I can't eat those either.
I can eat mine up later when I'm hungry.
I should start taking like each one of my meals that I'm not eating because they have meat in them, and I should like put them in a baggie and I should label them, and then afterwards I can have like.
I'm glad I didn't make my chili because I was gonna make you chili, but now you're on the fast.
Yeah,
When are you done on it? Do you know?
I don't know for sure. I'm on day 4 right now. It's day 4.
Hopefully it doesn't go too long because I don't want my peppers to go bad.
I mean, you can go do it. I'll just save it until after I'm done fasting.
It's better reheated.
Everything with beans in it gets better every time you reheat it until it goes bad. That's just how it is.
Chili in general is better reheated.
And plus you get the spices all blend and everything like that. Okay, bad dragon. Franklin, Missouri.
I get my marbles of slipping. I'm all the things that keep someone in one spot. For a little bit of time. Actually, I think I used the marbles of slipping. No, I didn't, because I would remember saying the command word. It's a very memorable command word.
Dinner's ready when we pray.
Okay. Gosh, that's such a weird thing. This is problematic. So Missouri doesn't have magical arrows, which means out there he's about useless.
Does Brunson have the magic arrow spell with him? Memorized? He has some kind of.
He has a variant that does melee weapons instead of arrows. And he has only the variant. He doesn't have the original.
Yeah, it's like Galen's bow, but it's. Yeah. Does he have any spells? I don't know what spells he has. He's trying to figure out what to do with Missouri. You can't really shoot it because it's no magic arrows.
That's not good.
We need to get our high-powered archers some magic arrows.
Yes, that's worth a shopping trip right there.
Mm-hmm. And maybe if he dies, it'll just be one giant gem that's probably worth more than a bunch of little diamonds. That'll be harder to change it.
You think?
I mean, we're already going to crash the diamond economy.
Doubtful, they're very useful. Maybe in one small region, but not on a scale. I'm a hungry dragon that has no stomach.
All right. Well, while I'm trying to look this up, we may as well pray so you guys can eat. I'll probably eat some vegetables if we have vegetables. Father in heaven, we ask your blessings upon this food. We thank you for the opportunity to do this. We thank you for the opportunity to be in the kingdom of God. We pray, Lord, that we never settle for being near the kingdom of God, but always desire to walk in the center of your will the best we know. We pray for our sick and hurting. Thank you for miracles recently. We pray that they just keep coming. Pray for the finances of the Life Station, that the grant would be approved if that's in any way possible, and if not, that you would provide the necessary resources. We continue the way that we are, helping so many people, employing the people that we do, and having the food and resources for gas, things like that to get the job done. We pray for our church, that you continue to grow us in numbers. And then, of course, Lord, those who are here, that we grow in maturity and become a closer walk with Thee, basically. Bless the food and nourish our bodies. And we pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
So there's
That was fast. Wow.
meats, there's rice, there's meatloaf, there's Mexican toppings, I bounced cheese and tortillas, and there's pork chops. Oh, and I do have a can of green beans, so if somebody wants to heat that up.
Nothing else. I can eat the green beans. Brought carrots, but I just don't really have a taste for carrots.
Microwave pans, I can heat them up.
Once I level up, there's a good chance I'll get to an 18 dex,
All right. The dragon
but it's gonna be a long time.
roars and thunders around the corner. The corner of the building crumbles as its wing touches it forcefully. And it swings its large head, which is bigger than any of you, down into position. And we're in initiative 9.
It's not
Melee.
bigger than my
Melee
farm.
9.
We're not having missile fire?
No. 8.
I'm an
I
8.
am an 8.
Okay.
I started hacking, I guess.
Cut that tree
I'm
down.
throwing, so I guess I probably go first.
Yep, go ahead.
So I'm throwing the hammer
Cut that tree down.
with spiritual hammer.
The only thing I can do is.
I rolled a 2.
Sounds like a miss. There it goes.
And I do have
Roll a d6 on a 1. It'll hit the building before it comes back.
1.
Nice. Okay.
Building
So
on.
the hammer is thrown wide, goes past, hits the arched wall of the temple, and some rocks crumble and fall in. It was kind of like the edge where he had already busted out the wall, and then it goes around and starts to come back.
You're totally aiming for the temple where you knocked down the rocks.
Yeah, I was trying to trap him.
Okay, this round you cannot minor master stroke, obviously, but next round you will be able to. You may roll to hit, sir.
I totally meant to
Is
destroy
that
the
all I
temple.
can do in my initiative
That's
then?
gonna be a close one.
No, once you've thrown the hammer, you can cast a spell or do something different.
You're totally right.
Okay, that should
Yeah.
still hit. Yeah, that should still hit. That is AC -4.
AC -4?
Yeah.
I think if you want
Is a hit.
this one, Becky,
It's not good that you had to think about that.
are you an elitist?
Would it be considered
Well,
large?
if you make a cool
Yes.
one, let me know.
When
It's quite large.
20.
Okay.
when I learned yesterday that Victor, when he hits, is his D20 0 minus his D20. So if he rolls a 10, he hits AC -2. It's a magic.
It's not too far off of that. If I roll a 10, I hit AC -8.
Okay. Anyway, that was 8. 7.
I'm still an 8.
Well, you'd be at least in 7.
Do I get
Okay, I'm in
my
7.
second attack before his?
No. The only way that happens is if you double their initiative.
I didn't think I would,
You can roll one.
but it was
He's
worth
in 7, actually.
I can withdraw.
So he's coming right now.
I can
You can
withdraw,
roll one.
but that's
Why
scary.
That's why I asked.
Ryan's got 18 dex, which is +3, but then he's got
Yeah, I'm
Make
gonna.
something with purpose. For 24 hours, he gets an AC +1 bonus. Or
I look a bit
+1.
annoyed as he comes out the side of the building, like,
You could roll a 10 initiative.
it tracks my initiative.
I'll attempt to cast withdrawal.
Okay, starting in 7.
Yes.
So it'll go off in 5.
To lock red is 6.
Okay. All right, in 7 he is attacking.
Counterspell needs to be a thing.
So it could be. He's going to do the tail whip first. So it's going to be
1 second counterspell.
Jake, Xavier, Theon, Deermood. That's it, right?
Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie. Yeah, she's within reach, so that's 5. So we just do
I am
1 to
invisible
2.
if it matters. I imagine he perceives some.
1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6,
Maybe he only sees
7 to 8. The Valkyrie is
sees
9, 10.
information. I'm invisible.
Check out Things Were Different Back Then, the origin story of Lord Victor told from a certain point of view.
So it's unconscious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deermood.
Are the Valkyries cookie cutter, or is this one that I can recognize that I resisted before?
You probably think it's her. Yep.
Is he
They're-
see through?
They're not necessarily super unique, but she has some unique features, so you think it's her.
Does he see via infravision?
No, because if so, the cloak of Elvenkind would work. I'm pretty sure.
Who?
The dragon.
Oh, the guy? I mean, probably not, because he doesn't have eyes.
He probably more senses people's presence.
Anyway, it is Deermood. The tail comes whipping out.
I don't think so because he attacked the
It's gonna hit.
So I guess maybe she's trembling.
My kingdom for a cloak of disreplacement.
Smell it.
Does my thrice-braided gold band help Deermood?
No.
Does my friend save me? I have that weird, creepy gold helmet.
No.
This thing's useless.
What was your second count?
17 points.
Try putting
Ooh,
damage.
3/8 structural.
3/8, but I just got rid of my
All right. On the whip back, there is a chance it will hit somebody else.
If it's more than one around, come on. Come on now, I'm already in a missile fire.
And it didn't hit anybody.
Considered tactical damage.
Did it in missile fire?
Well, on the front side of the building. He can do it in missile fire, but he didn't this round because there was no missile
There was
fire.
no missile.
That's it.
Okay.
Where's his area?
I'm gonna do my ultimate
Oh,
play.
yeah, that's right. He doesn't have.
So that was in 7.
Charge.
6. Okay, 6, the withdrawal goes off.
Okay.
Never fails.
Please no dragon. Please no dragon. Please no dragon.
Yep, there's no response as to anyone joining with you.
Trashy place. Important note, he doesn't seem to be very intelligent right now. However, are the diamonds still going up into him?
No, their diamonds are all gone. He has a blue and white energy diamond, basically, that's inside his chest.
Creepy dragon has arrived. Trashy place.
Trash.
Okay, so,
I have one of the voices.
do any of you seem like super beat up?
I ain't hurt.
Like, death almost half. Death door. Starting here. Death door.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Jake's
10.
has a little bit of damage, but like,
Oh, not actually as bad. Not so bad. Full
Jake
half.
is at over half right now.
Jake is over half. Deerwood's under half.
I'm about half.
Xavier is at half.
They would probably only take 2 more of those tail hits.
Missouri's not in reach.
Okay, so I will. You're like Deerwood first.
He's 2 tail hits away from down.
What's my minimum?
10.
3.
You get 3.
I was hoping it's gonna be like 55.
Hermes really likes you right now.
Yeah, he's in a good mood.
You did kill an evil demigod at that thing.
I did do that. Well,
You're
you
close.
know,
You're close. to it.
there's
He was
there's
assisted. It
there's
was killing
reasons.
him.
We're on good
Brunson's
terms.
the one that
Um,
ended it.
You haven't traveled. So if you did, it could be forward.
I've been traveling.
It's more than just travel.
Okay, the second thing that I want to think about.
No, no, messenger. It's more than a travel.
It could be delivering messages.
I have removed curse in memory.
Okay.
Does this thing seem cursed?
Hermes is known as the messenger of the gods
No.
before he's known as the
Okay.
traveler. You don't have to travel to send messages. I do that all the time.
Alright, well, that's 1 minute. I get 7, 8. I get 8.
What level are you?
8 level cleric.
You're 8th level, you get 8.
Yeah.
You've used 1.
Okay, so I
Remember,
will.
segments count as minutes, so if you cast a 3-segment spell, that's like 3.
Yeah. I'll cast Cure Light on Deerman again. 4.
Minimum 50?
It's only healing. Sorry. Okay, so is he within the withdrawal?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Less dead. That'll probably let me take one more tail hit.
Okay, so here's a question.
I can take like 3 before I go on.
When I withdrew within a withdrawal before, did I get my whole withdrawal in
My
the
structural statement.
second withdrawal and then the rest of the withdrawal in the first withdrawal?
Maybe, but I rolled a 7. It's not terrible.
But
it's
if I withdrew right now, do I get 8 segments and then my last 5 segments?
Yes.
So that's a good thing to know. I'm not sure that I'm going to do that because I don't really think there's a point.
Sure.
Well,
Throwing around a couple spells there.
you could withdraw, or you could line up an attack now with the withdrawal and get a good wallop on him. Then reset, cast withdrawal again, line up a good attack and get a good wallop on him.
Yeah.
If you have multiple.
So here's a question.
You can't do it the other way. Like you can't withdraw within a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Attack
It'll-
inside the
it'll
one
end both.
and the both. Yeah.
You don't even want.
If I withdraw now, go above him, and drop the Sea God altar, would that end both withdrawals or just the first one?
Both. It would be considered an attack.
Okay.
Kind of a bombardier attack, but nonetheless an attack.
Yeah.
You need a
So
satchel charge.
I'm not sure I can get on his back.
It's a great
really.
answer. It's just loose.
Also, there's questions how you would get above him for sure. I think.
I'm not sure that would be a good idea standing right here.
Okay, so
You say that.
in that case, I
Everything
will.
caves in.
Work for us.
Can I
We're
backstab?
outside.
Yeah, and they have
We're in a
coins to
mountain.
protect them.
We're not in Ravenloft. where
This is something I can
technology's
backstab,
advanced either.
Say again?
Yeah,
This is something I can
It would just
backstab,
be a
right?
normal
Backstab
satchel
anything.
charge.
Can I use the Hammer of Thor with Spiritual Hammer
May or
in
may not
melee,
be
or do I
enough.
have to throw it?
It would do
But I
some
guess-
It seems to only have the structural damage effect when
Angled
it's
it at,
thrown.
like the back of his neck.
So
At the energy port.
I will draw
You know what we need are shape charges.
extra.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Alright.
I mean, it's still +3 hammer, but I'm not proficient with it, so I don't want to do
You can
that.
direct it.
So yeah, I will draw another rod. He's probably immune to paralysis.
Most
The
undead are immune to paralysis.
the Rod of the Lord would probably break. So actually, I'll draw the Dagger of Quickness.
Okay.
And I have
30 gnomes and RPGs.
the Avian Tor rod drawn.
Okay.
Which is currently capable of killing a
I
demigod,
call the city gnomes.
which
like
could
dragons.
probably be plus like 3, but
It'd be an interesting magic item.
maybe more. Maybe it's more
A barrel
stronger.
of, instead of a barrel, it's a barrel
So I
of
will
gnomes with
go to him.
You just pull them out. Fire rockets.
Like around behind
There's an
it.
all
Yeah, and I will Spinning Thunder Strike him. Something tells me I cannot
Techno
use
magic, basically.
anatomy.
It's very well within.
No.
No.
So it's the dagger of quickness and the rod of what?
Avian Tor.
Avian Tor. Okay.
He's scary and preparation wise. Sign that red piece.
The Dagger of Quickness is +4. Is this is a large creature, I assume?
Yes.
So the dagger is a D6 instead.
Scary if he has press.
No, the dagger's a D3 instead.
Or
Dagger's
D3,
a
yeah, I meant
Dangerous if
D6.
he
Yeah.
Also,
he's a very,
he
very
still gets his full
powerful
AC because as soon as you trigger the attack, it's you're backstabbing him.
Very powerful system.
He's moving as soon as you go attack.
Okay. But I still get the +4, right?
Right.
Okay.
There's the movies.
Something tells me I'm not going to need it. The dagger I rolled a 13,
When they work together.
and the rod was a
it's
17. So the rod almost certainly hit.
That was pretty good AC.
4.
Do 50,000.
I'm at least -1.
Better calculate it.
Okay.
With the 4 bonus from
Oh yeah, at least -5.
Okay, then you're fine.
because he's surprise. Chicken surprise.
This is going to be really hard to do without the multiplier on the rod. This is my second combat with it
What is
at this strength.
figure out your total
wait,
damage
no.
as if it didn't have a bonus.
This is my third combat with it at this strength. But I won't find out what it is until.
Survive.
You just tell him to fire and he can add that to the damage.
Just realized. What's up with Aaron?
Where did it come from
He's
again?
just not here. The Avian Tor rod?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Was it the creepy dark place? No, that was the dagger.
Exquisite rod from Underdark. That's what I have it listed as.
You guys you get it.
We were in the Underdark. I remember that happening. I don't remember when or why.
I've been there for a little while. Was it a gift from the
It's the
food side?
anything rod. It's the rod that can be like anything.
Kind of
It wasn't a rod.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where you got it from, but I know what you're talking about. Okay.
You turned it into a shovel.
Oh, I thought it was the rod that's like, you can choose like how much power to use.
Well, it's both. It can be any weapon, and it can be any power of that weapon, but it can only be each thing once, I think. Or so I was told. I don't know if that's actually true. I just think that might be the case.
We got a legend more probably.
Okay, anyway, and you're saying you had it in the +3 form?
I don't know how strong it is. I asked it to be capable of killing a demigod.
Okay, so it'd be as strong as it can be, basically.
At least strong enough to be able to damage a demigod unto death.
Okay.
It's probably as strong as it can be.
Probably as
Yeah.
strong as it can be.
All right. Anyway,
Okay, so damage.
it is considered +3.
Okay.
However, it is base D8.
Oh, should I re-roll then?
How well did you roll?
I rolled a 2 on a d6.
Then re-roll.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
One better.
That's like 5 more damage.
1 more damage.
4 more damage. That was exactly the 4 that we needed to kill it.
Okay, so let me think here. So 2, 6. Any other bonuses? I don't think so. Dagger's 24.
You have the helm, crown, or whatever.
Oh,
You're welcome.
yeah, the crown, which is an extra 6. Not a great roll.
Did you have the girdle thing? Or?
And spinning thunder strike. Extra d6. I'm out of d6s. Hold on.
Dude, you're like you're an anime protagonist.
That's a 4.
You have
Whack
like
with
big
that.
spiky hair too.
You know what? I can just add them all up and then multiply it, right? This is gonna
That's
be
what
the
I
same.
would do, yeah.
Okay,
Whenever
so
he uses
2,
spinning thunder,
5,
his hair turns
7.
spiky and blonde.
11
Okay, and
plus
then, oh, go ahead.
plus 3 is 14.
Plus
Plus
shout it too.
4 is 18. Plus 2 is 20.
Okay, and then add 6.
I should actually look at the Japanese
Add
translation.
6.
26. Before the times.
Oh,
It does sound cool.
Okay,
Shout the
just from
Japanese.
something?
It does sound
okay.
cool.
So 26. I'm trying to think. I'm not missing any bonuses. I don't think.
You didn't roll a natural 20, right?
I did not.
Okay.
Probably a good thing, actually.
The Washi Giri is spin kick. What's thunder?
Spinning thunder strike. It's not a kick. It's a strike.
Oh.
Get it right. Does the
Someone
thrice
said
braided
kicker.
gold band help me at all?
What's that?
The thrice braided gold band that I got off the. Okay. I didn't think so. I got it from Barbarian, but just checking. Okay, I think that's it.
Oh, that's right. Thunder is.
So 26. That's 104 damage.
Kaiten Shiru Megaki! That's Japanese.
Whatever.
Spinning thunder strike.
Kodeki.
And that's like Raigeki.
Oh, right, Regeki-san.
What was the multiple?
Times 4.
Audio button.
And what was the damage on the dagger?
The damage on the dagger,
Yeah, Google
before the
Translate.
times or after?
Before.
There's a button.
Yeah.
So before the times would be 6.
Where's that in Greek?
Perhaps you'd like to write for Low Moon Adventures. The Prince Albert series on Kindle is a short story series where you can write your own based on our prompts and donate them or donate half their profit to the ministry.
It's not gonna sound as cool.
Maybe. You don't know.
All right. So you obviously, made a large crack in the back of its hind quarter, like leg right below the hip, as high as you could reach, pretty much. Only because it was kind of rearing up at that time. And
At least tight. So
I mean, you hit it really hard, the whole thing shudders, but it doesn't go down or doesn't seem to be anywhere near it, for that matter. It seems to be very strong. Okay? And
less breathless.
I forgot it. I didn't think about the fact that I should have used the second round. That was smart.
it lost a little damage on the not being a bladed weapon.
I mean, it's +4. You know, like.
Yeah. Hard to give that up.
Though, I mean, as far as damage goes, it's not that big of a deal because I get +2 damage from weapon of choice.
Okay, that was all in, what, 6?
Yes.
Any other 6s? How about 5s?
Me!
I have my second attack.
Yeah, we'll get to you.
I will take my marbles of slipping. You know, I go, slippity move up! And after the marbles of slipping at it.
Okay.
That's the command word.
Yep.
That's why I bought it, was the
In
command
Greek,
word.
it would be Strangalizo Timburonki. But that's Choke the Thunder, which I'm not sure why it's giving me Choke the Thunder because I asked for Spinning Thunderstrike. There is not a direct translation of spinning. It evokes the idea of a powerful, constrained, and potentially dangerous force.
Choke the thunder! I rolled a 10. I'm choking the thunder, but it's not doing anything! Go to sleep!
Okay. Anyway, they're all over the ground in the general area where it's standing.
And then I
So,
have a dagger and I can draw in my short sword.
Are the marbles between me and it now?
It's like that.
no, they're mostly under it.
It's like that.
It seems like a cat on tiles.
Okay.
That scene from Avengers.
Xavier, second attack.
You could say,
Growl.
Raunos, which is
Definitely hit.
striking thunder, or striking lightning, or thunderbolt.
And
Lightning strikes would be no,
Okay.
lightning strikes would be Kuraunos. Kraui. I don't know how to speak.
I feel like you're doing something, but it's a lot like hacking a really hard tree. Okay. I could probably give you a little combat noise for that.
Titan Zuru is.
Or Katakirauno, which means to thunder against.
Titan Zuru is the spinning, and Raigeki is Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
So, it's a Titan Zuru! Raigeki!
It sounded kind of wet for the strike.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
He's the
He was playing in
It
the.
doesn't have guts.
He was playing in the
fountains.
fountains.
Splash, 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 splash.
He took a second to splash in the fountain.
Look at
Childlike.
me! Look at me, Mom! I can swim!
There we go. That's better. Okay. What was Jake's initiative?
4.
Okay, we're in 4.
Okay. I begin my attack routine on the dragon.
You may roll
start
that.
the hack.
I rolled an 8.
Sounds promising. It's gonna be close.
That should hit because I hit on a 6.
Hits AC -2.
He's on all offense, so
Are you sure?
Oh.
he's not getting bonus.
Double checking. That's a miss.
Wow.
3 from double specialized, 3 from strength of 6.
Alicia asked me if I would be willing to play
8.
something on the trumpet, something
13,
medieval on the trumpet
7.
to announce the time switch for
You have any kind of
VBS.
bonuses?
Oh, I love that. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
It's not strength or double specialization.
I don't know what you play medieval exactly, but
I mean, I could just do like King's Entrance kind of thing.
yeah, that'd be cool. Awesome.
Minus 1 from what?
It
When you roll an 8, sounds like -1. That was. Because your effective
Well,
attack
if
code.
-2 is a miss, -1 is surely a miss.
You said you're
might
6th.
be from like an old
You said you're 6th level?
8th level.
Oh, it might have been from Ron's spell we got.
So 8 level will give you a faculty of 13.
And then -6, 3 from strength, 3 from double specialization. That's effectively a 7. You rolled 8, so that's not good.
Yep. Yep.
It might have been from Ron's enchantment that he gives people.
Or something.
His temporary spell.
Stay tuned for more Lomunian adventures.